What's up, everybody? It's Jay and Jay with Justin and Jordan. We back for another episode. Almost 10 games in. Not yet. I think after tonight, we're gonna be 10 games in, right? Because I think the Thunder is 8-1, Lakers are 7-2. Justin, we're 6-3 or we're 5-3?
We're 5-3 right now.
We're
Every team's
five and
played like
three.
8 or 9 games right now.
Yeah, every team, no team has played 10 yet, but we're almost at that point of 10 games into the season. Kind of getting a vibe of every team. But Justin, what we got going on for today, bro? What's on the agenda?
Today we talking about the Lakers for a little bit. How they've been on their start of the season, looking really, really good right now. The Ja Morant situation, the continuation still goes on. Um, we're gonna be doing a early top five MVP ranking so far into the season, and we're gonna give you guys an update on our watchability tier list and what has changed, and we're just gonna give you an update on that.
Yeah, let's just get into it, bro. One thing I also want to mention, just real quick. No, nothing crazy. I'm worried about the Magic. I'm worried about Paolo. I'm worried about Desmond Bane. I just want to ask you real quick: are you pressing the panic button yet on them? As
No,
overall,
um, no, not yet, but I think Jamal Mosley's seat is very hot right now. Um,
I I think if by 20 games they're not a top five seed, something's gotta happen.
yeah, it don't look right now. That's the scary part, and I don't want to talk shit now because it's still early. But I'm like, yo, how loud some of y'all were last year about the McHale trade early on. I need y'all to be super loud about this Desmond Bain shit, bro. Because last year, it was insane last year, and McHale wasn't even playing like this. Because
Never, not even at the start.
yeah, not even when he had the viral video of his jump shot being fucked up and all that. The first game of the season last year, he still wasn't playing as bad as Desmond Bain right now.
Yeah.
So I need y'all to keep that same energy, because it does not look pretty right now at all.
I'm just tight because even though I don't like being a fan of another team in our conference directly, they were like my fake second East team. I like Paolo. I like Franz. I kind of like Bane when he was averaging like 24 on the Grizzlies with no jaw and barely any triple J. So like, these are all guys I like, and it's just like they're just going down the toilet right now. So I'm not pressing the button yet, but like I said, if they're outside that top four by 20 games in, I'm gonna be scared. Very, very, very scared. Now, speaking on Desmond Bane's former teammate though, Ja Morant, that is a button that's been pressed since like last year. That button's been pressed since like last year, the year before, like since forever. That button's been pressed. I'm just waiting for the move. You saw KD talking trash, right, to T Morant. He said he
Yeah,
didn't want to be here. This is your last game here. He was from KD's really a top 10 trash talker ever. Oh my god,
I'm still looking at Desmond Bane's last 5 games: 9-5, 9-12.
terrible,
Jesus Christ!
terrible.
But yeah, that Kevin Durant shit was funny. He was like, "Your son don't even want to be here," and
No,
I'm like, "Yo, it's facts, bro." The John Moran shit, we talked about it last week. What teams could he go to? I think I said the Suns. I think you said the Heat, right?
I'm mostly championing Toronto.
Mm.
Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm down for RJ, Abaji, and Grady, and it fits too. Like I threw it in the trade machine.
Um, I see more and more people talking about the Heat, and it would be centered around Tyler Hero. Um, and I seen another one where it was the Nets bringing Ja to Brooklyn. He's another one of those guys, low key like Sabonis when we talked about last year, finding the right fit where he could get traded to. Um, I don't really. He needs to go somewhere with like vets that's gonna hold him accountable.
Where's
Um,
that?
there's no like
Steven Adams didn't work.
Yeah, Steven Adams couldn't even get through to him. I mean, in terms of that sense, Miami deadass might be the best place for him. Udonis Haslam ready to fight him if he does some dumb shit. Um, Eric Spoelstra's gonna hold him accountable. Pat Riley's gonna hold him accountable. But on in terms of basketball fit, I'm curious to see how that goes. Um, and yeah, you could probably like push him as hard as he can and get the most out of him. But like when he's inevitably gonna get hurt, just like Tyler Hero, it's like you almost kind of going into the same direction. So you kind of have to basically hope you're getting like the ceiling of Ja Morant every single time.
I don't know, man. I don't even think my. I think he is who he is. You know,
Yeah,
he is who he is. But
I agree. I don't think he's
I, I, if he wouldn't work out in Miami, he's not going to work out anywhere. I don't think he's going to work out in Miami. He'll play well, but I don't think he's ever going to like control his ego. And that is, he is who he is. You know, I'm sure some people, especially fans, I would argue that without that ego, he wouldn't be him and he wouldn't play as good. I mean, that's a fine argument to make, but he's just one of those guys. He's never going to be a winning player. He's never going to be a winning player. And I've said it before. I said it years ago. Like it's ridiculous, like that we called this so early. And someone brought up I was watching a John Morant video this morning while getting ready for work, right? And I forgot about this video. It was like they was talking about who's the next big star after Braun leaves, right? You know who was on that panel, Justin? It was four guys. I forgot one. I ain't gonna lie. It was Luka. It was Tatum. It was Ja. And no disrespect to the fourth guy. I know there's another guy who's also better than him right now. Was it D Book? I don't know if it was D Book. It could have been, right? And they're all talking about like but Ja was definitely the youngest guy there. And they're all just talking about like, oh, who's gonna be the face? Like you guys gonna be the face of the league after Braun leaves. Look at how all those names I said, how far I surpassed him. Like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Luka's averaging 40. Tatum's a champion and he's a shoo-in for 28 points per game every year. Shoo-in for top five MVP finish. Shoo-in for all NBA first team. If that last guy was D Book, I can't say for sure. I don't want to like put that out there. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. It was Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is way better than you. Donovan Mitchell, all NBA first team last season. Right? Like no team success. Y'all both have been limited to the second round. But consistently, year in, year out, he's been a guy that you can count on to be an elite two guard, right? Elite at his position. You, John Morant, right now, you have fallen off from them. And this was something that came out like 4 years ago, I think, like 3 or 4 years ago. Like that whole panel. It's borderline embarrassing, bro. It's borderline embarrassing that this is kind of what it's come to. And I'm not one of those people who's gonna like pretend like he was never good. Like he had a top seven MVP finish. He averaged 27 first season. He averaged like 27 and 8. He was shooing for like 50 plus wins, but it led to nothing. He peaked already. He peaked as like a 23-year-old, which is crazy to say, but I guess his comparisons like I don't want to say it because of how far the other guy fell off after a certain age, but he's kind of like the new age Gil with how quickly Gil peaked and how great he was, and because Gil had all his accomplishments before 25. John Morant's 26. Because I know he's in the draft class. It's gonna sound funny that we would have been in, right? Like you know what I mean by that. But is he 99 or 2000?
he's 99.
Gotcha. So he's 26 already. It's like, bro, all your accolades came before 25. And I already know he's not gonna make the All-Star game this year. That's not me being a dick. I'm just being realistic. Like, bro, Austin Reeves is snatching your chain to be an All-Star right now. So it's like, it's time to move on, Memphis. It really is. You know what time is about to be, Justin, when they move on from him?
What?
It's gonna be time to start playing that AJ video after every fucking loss. With the rain.
Oh
Excuse
shit!
me, Leo was calling me. What a dickhead. But
Every
time
single
to
time.
post that video with AJ singing that Gunna song with the rainbow face and all that, bro. It's gonna be time, bro. It's time for the rebuild.
Some people fucking are ruining that meme now. It'd be like the Thunder lose one game and they start posting that AJ video.
No, I'm sorry. I just had to hang. I had to decline Leo to hear you. What were you saying?
No, I'm saying some people are starting to ruin that meme. Like the
I'm not gonna lie. It's
Thunder
my
lost
favorite
one
one.
game. Nah, it's funny, but I'm like, all right, like
Oh,
some of y'all
Thunder
not.
fans posted it.
Yeah, after they lost to the Blazers, they posted it,
What was
and
your
some.
favorite? Wait, not continue.
I think they have the Clippers pick this year. So when the Clippers was losing, it was like they posted it again. They're like, we need that pick.
What is your favorite like tank meme before we move on from the Jaw stuff? Like fade for Cade. What was another one?
Oh, my favorite is sorry for Jabari.
Damn, what was the one for Fultz? I think it was something for Kale. I think it was something like that.
Fail for Kale.
Yeah, I think so. Fade for Cade. I don't know if
Win
Ben had one.
winless for Wiggins.
When less for Wiggins. Mine is definitely fade for Cade though. But this right here is becoming my number one now.
Yeah.
Easily. Easily. This has become
If
my number one.
somebody said loser for Boozer.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. We need one for Darren. I can't think of one.
I can't think of one.
He'll get there. He'll get there eventually. He'll get there eventually. I ain't gonna lie. And you did, honestly, we didn't have it on the list, but you did mention Thunder is not undefeated anymore. We all human. It happens.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Denny.
Yeah. To the
Shout out to him, bro.
Blazers.
Can we just give a round of applause to Tiago Splitter too?
Yeah, he's doing a damn good job right now.
Bro, he's cooking right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not someone I expected to be an NBA coach. Not trying to be messed up either, but I was talking to D on the phone earlier. I didn't even know he spoke fluent English. Not trying to be funny. Like I'm being dead because he's from Brazil. I'm being dead. I did not know he spoke fluent English. So that's my bad. But that's why I was like talking to him because I was like this just proves my point, bro. Like role players are the best coaches. Pat Riley, role player. You feel me? Um, what's it called? Damn. Why am I forgetting
Steve,
his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Phil
Steve,
Jackson. Why am I forgetting Phil Jackson's name? Role
Steve Kerr.
player. Steve Kerr, role player. George Carl, role player. All these guys are role players. You feel me? Even to like a lesser extent, like a Willie Green, role player. Like, I, it's just a proven fact. Danny Ainge, executive and coach, role player. Like that's why I was saying to D, like, there's only been one player who like was a star and was a good coach. I think this
Larry
is Larry
Bird.
Bird.
Yeah,
I
Larry
don't think
Bird.
there's anybody else. Isaiah Thomas, trash. Steve Nash, trash. I mean, Jay Kidd, I'm in and out on. I
He's
still
like
don't know.
he's in the middle.
He's okay. I could kind of give him credit.
Magic
But then after
Johnson,
that,
trash.
huh?
Magic Johnson, trash.
Doc Rivers, I don't care about the ring. Trash. Ty Lue, role player. Stepped over. Stepped over. I was asking D2, like, who are like some role players you think are going to be coaches?
I feel like Fred VanVleet could be a good coach.
I said CJ. Even though CJ has been a 20 point per game scorer, I said CJ. I like that Fred shout out, though.
Uh, I was low key thinking about this the other day too. I feel
Can
like
we please,
Drew
can
Holiday
we,
low key.
can we agree to not say TJ McConnell, too, bro? I hate when people say that.
Nah, yeah, I'm not saying TJ
We're
McConnell.
going to keep him out the convo. Drew Holiday, that's a good shout out. Dude, watch it be someone random, bro. Watch TJ Warren become a coach of the year in like 10 years.
Nah, he don't strike me as like nah.
It'd be guys like that, bro. It'd be guys like that. Kenneth Fareed, coach of the year in 2033. I
No.
would rock with it. I would really rock with it. Theo Pinson, if he would quit his podcast.
Head coach, I don't know.
Tony Allen, defensive coordinator.
I mean, maybe. Is he gonna be drawing up schemes for like yo, Donovan Clingan, you need to be here and have your arms out like this. Like, Mm,
I should never name dropped him. I'm sorry. Shout out to
maybe
him.
I don't know. It's always gonna be some guy end of the bench.
Yeah,
Um, it's hard to think about those guys right like off the spot. Uh,
Bronny.
I feel like Malcolm Brogdon low key, but I don't think he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think he's done with ball. I think he's gonna like fade into the quietness.
Yeah, he's sick of this shit.
Look at the way he just retired right now. Bro just like disappeared and that was it. I want to think one
Maybe
more guy before we move
maybe
on.
Garrison Matthews, mad random.
Um, oh my God, old dude on the Nets, Garrett Temple.
Yeah,
Garrett Temple could be a coach.
low key. Um, Jordan McLaughlin.
We can
I
move
feel like
on.
yeah.
No, I don't want an explanation. We good. We good. We good. I'm sure Jordan would be a good coach. I believe it. I'm sure Jordan would be a good coach. I know you were talking about earlier, right? Like the watchability tier list. I wanted to save that for a second though,
All right.
and talk about how on fire the Lakers are when everyone had them had them shooting as a play-in team. Everyone was talking about them being ass. Everyone said they weren't going to play defense. Everyone said they didn't have the supporting pieces. All this garbage, right? Oh, Braun's out for a month. They're gonna be under 500. Oh, Luka's out for a couple games. They're not gonna win. 7-2, 2 seed. My Laker top five or top 4 seed. I think they're gonna. I think I put them as a 4 seed. Pick looking phenomenal right now, bro. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Marcus Smart playable. Aiton playing pretty damn good. The guys are doing their thing. Jake LaRavian, I wouldn't have expected him to play this well. And JJ is coaching his ass off right now. Like a demon, bro. He's looking like coach of the year. Real talk. He's running away with the award right now, Justin. It's his to lose at this current moment.
Yeah, he's doing a damn good job. And the Lakers right now, Luka. Just watching Luka Doncic play is like he gets he makes everybody better. Just him being on the court himself. And it was evident in that Spurs game. Like he was being able to control the offense and stay afloat despite being down um, at a good point in the game. And yeah, like you said, JJ's been doing a hell of a job coaching this team. Jake LaRavia, such a underrated pickup for them, and now he's turning into like, whoa, this guy is real good for them. Rui Hachimura still being able to be consistent in his role. Um, it's impressive for him. DeAndre Ayton, low key stepping up a little bit and playing like a big man and showing up in big moments. And like you said, Marcus Smart, with Austin Reeves out, answered the call. You saw the high IQ plays. You saw the some moments where it's like, all right, Marcus Smart, you're doing too much. Like at the end of the game when he was trying to throw that QB pass and his foot wasn't even out of bounds and he almost lost on the game. But yeah, this team is playing really well right now. The fact that they're 7-2 is kind of surprising, just based on the first. Like after watching that first game of the season versus the Warriors, I'm like, yeah, this team ain't going nowhere. They can't go to Park Car. Like it's bad. But JJ's taking he's taking the strengths of his team and he was like, fuck it, we're just gonna play through that. And yeah, as long as you have Luka out there on the floor, you're always gonna have a chance, no matter who it is. And you saw how they defended Luka. Um, Credit to JJ getting the guys ready for that. And you saw Phoenix low key lay a semi blueprint the game before when they played San Antonio. Um, so yeah, I think they're playing a real good job, and I feel like it's gonna be even crazier when Bron comes back, whenever that is. And I'm excited for when that does happen.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna mess things up like people think. People are saying like, "Oh, AR is gonna come back down to earth." On Braun's like, it's like obviously, but you guys are like acting like he's gonna drop like 17 now. He's gonna get his. Honestly, he's really gonna get his still. Luka is the guy. I think this is the first time in Braun's career he's not the undisputed the guy. Like him and AD. He tried so badly to give it to AD. AD never took it. Braun and Wade. Braun was still like the number one guy. Braun and Kyrie, we already know Braun was the guy. This is the first time in Braun's career someone's better than him.
The Lakers have the sixth best offense right now.
I believe it. I honestly thought it would have been higher. You saw the pass too by Luka. Didn't look at Rui once in that possession. Still knew where he was.
Yeah.
How was that possible, bro? Like how? He's like, oh, I almost spoiled it. He's phenomenal. He's playing phenomenal. He's still averaging 40, and that 40 is moving me right now. First person to average 40, 5, and 5 throughout their first 5 games. And he's really averaging 40, 10, and 9. They lowered the bar to include other people. And he's in a club all by himself. Braun ain't do it. Mike ain't do it. Kobe ain't do it. Wilt. None of these guys did that. Obviously, Shaq ain't do it because he's not a playmaker like that. Durant, Curry, nobody. Russ, just throw him in there as a guy who stat pads. Jokic, nobody has done that but Luka Doncic. They've been just an incredible watch. And I guess I can transition us into the watchability tier list.
Yeah.
I was thinking the way to do this would be go tier by tier, I guess read out all the teams and just see if there's anyone we'll kick out and lower or promote. And we could start either top or bottom, up to you.
Um, you can start from top down.
Okay. So read the top tier for me, besides the Knicks.
We got missing outs for this. We have the Nuggets in that tier, OKC Thunder in that tier, Cavs in that tier, and the Spurs in that tier.
Cavs are getting kicked out.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to kick out the Nugs. Because Jokic is picking up a little bit, but the start of the season, still getting them triple doubles and stuff, but like not even scoring 25. You feel me? But Jamal Murray has
Um,
been a fun watch. I
I
think
would
I'm comfortable leaving the Nugs in there.
I would keep the Nuggets in
So we only booting the Cavs.
there. Yeah, and the only reason, and it's like I would try to argue to keep the Cavs in here, but it's like whenever they play, the Knicks are also playing. So it's a tough spot to be in. I mean, yeah, when the Knicks aren't playing and they are, I'm gonna tune in and watch the Cavs. I think they're playing right now, if anything.
Mm,
Um, NBA Cup game. Yeah, they're playing the Wizards right now. Yeah, that's a game I don't even want to watch.
me neither.
Um, but yeah, it's just so tough because they're always playing like at the same time as the Knicks. So, and the Nuggets are always playing at 10 o'clock at night. So,
Or Cavs. Cavs first team to get the boot. I think they would just go one below. Nothing crazy.
yeah. The league pass tier, we got the Lakers, the Magic, Timberwolves, Houston Rockets, Clippers, Hawks, Pistons, Warriors, Mavericks, Celtics, Pacers.
Mavericks are go. No, wait. All right. Let's do positives. Right? Is anyone going up to you?
Anyone going up? Um,
I got one and only one.
Maybe just the Lakers.
Me too. Okay. Let's start talking about who's getting kicked out. The Clippers, to me, NyQuil, bottom.
Yeah.
Mavs,
Unless
bottom.
Clippers, unless it's a fucking 5 point game with 3 minutes left, I'm not watching.
Biggest disappointment of the season so far,
Yeah.
honestly.
Maybe I was
And
a year
then,
early.
huh?
Maybe I was a year early.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean you were bugging out last year. You were bugging out last year.
Oh shit.
Last year you bugged out. But because now Harden's a year older and all that stuff. They're getting the boot. Let's move on to the next boot. Mavs are getting the boot.
Yeah.
To is it got time or NyQuil? I'm not
For
gonna lie, Justin. I'm
now,
not having huh?
for the Mavs or for
Yeah, the Mavs. I'm not having fun watching the Mavs. Even like I'm being honest with you, I'm not really enjoying Cooper flag hoops.
That
as much as I
he's
should.
the only reason why I'm tuning in. And
That's
they're
what I'm
saying
saying. Like,
he's
I'm
dealing
not
with a
saying it's
shoulder.
bad hoops,
Yo, they're saying he's dealing with a shoulder. If he misses time, it's over. Like I'm never tuning in.
and that's
AD's
not me.
already out.
Yeah, he's done. Kyrie's not back for a while.
Shit. And if they stay down, there's no point in bringing Kyrie back.
Cooper Flag has
Uh,
already lost more games in the NBA than he has in college and high school combined.
they they are. I think they are probably. I'm debating between like the end of rather be on BH or Nyquil.
Batty Hub. I'm gonna give him a chance. Clippers are Nyquil, but I
Yeah,
think they're Batty Hub.
Clippers or Nyquil. Um, Magic. I,
I'm sad.
would you keep the Magic here, or are you dropping them down?
They gotta go down one.
So shit, if I got time.
Yeah, if I got time, they go. They. I'll watch a Magic game.
Timberwolves.
They can stay.
They could stay.
Julius
Rockets.
Randle hoops are fire.
Yeah, he's been hooping. Rockets could stay. Hawks moving down. I think they're moving down.
Batty Hub.
Yeah, I'm fine with
They're
that.
Batty Hub certified.
Pistons could stay.
Yeah, Kate Cunningham picking it up after a slow start.
Uh, Warriors, I don't mind keeping here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really watching Warriors hoops like that, but I don't mind keeping them.
Celtics, I wouldn't move them down.
Hurts my heart to say, but yeah. But Jalen Brown leaving his
Preseason.
pause. Pause. Well, I was about to say it was gonna be crazy. I almost said stains. His marks everywhere is crazy.
Pacers, they might be NyQuil.
Pacers are all the way down. Nyquil. Respect to Siakam all the way
Yeah.
down.
As soon as Nimhard got hurt first game, and then Benedict Mathurin
Cares.
got hurt like the third game. So it's like, bro, I'm not.
Matherin's what mattered to me, not Nemhard. I wasn't worried about no Nemhard
Yeah, I was
hoops.
I was more hyped for the Mathurin hoops, but he got hurt. All right, so we're moving them down. In the shit if I got time tier, we got the Bucks, the Blazers, the Kings, the Grizzlies, and the Raptors.
Let's go one by one.
The Bucks could go up to League Pass
They're going league pass. Giannis is frying.
as long as Giannis is playing. The Blazers, I think, could go up to League Pass.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him at this point. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. But
Denny
the
Hoops.
Denny hoops the other day was disgusting, bro. All free throws.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. But I'll let it slide.
This team is dangerous, man. If you coming off a back to back and you got to play Portland, it might be over for you.
I
The
gotta give him the
Kings.
respect. Russ is hooping, bro. Russ is hooping.
Yeah,
I could keep him here. I could fake keep him
yeah,
here.
they could stay.
Russ is
Um,
hooping.
Memphis Grizzlies.
NyQuil. This is not fun to watch at all. Offense is terrible.
Yeah, I don't like watching them. Damn, they really do suck on offense. Yo, they're bottom five in offense.
Bro, they're trash, bro.
The Nets have a better offense than them right now.
MPJ still leading in assists.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Grizzlies could go NyQuil, and then the Raptors.
I'm not moving them up.
They could
RJ
stay.
Hoops, shout out to him. I'm not moving them up.
Yeah, they could stay. Next tier, rather be on BH. We got the Charlotte Hornets, Phoenix Suns, 76ers, Pelicans, and the Bulls.
All right, one by one.
The Hornets,
I'd rather watch Dab of Kaya.
the main draw for me with this team is it. I mean, it was Lamelo when he's healthy, but he's hurt already. And then second was Concanable. Um, they'll probably end up staying here. The Suns, The Suns could stay here, man.
That's all right.
I think the Sixers could move up a spot or two. Um,
I could move Sixers. Damn, is League Pass too much?
I was gonna say, I'm like, if I
Maxi
feel,
and VJ hoops have been legit, bro.
I feel like shit. If I got time, is disrespectful, but league pass is kind of too much.
I'm gonna put them in League Pass.
League pass,
Maxi's averaging 30 plus. VJ's balling. I'm gonna do it. Why not?
yeah. Pelicans, Nyquil.
My God, another team that's terrible. Yeah, they going down, bro. I
Chicago
can't.
Bulls. To me, this
Right,
is.
they're right there. To me personally, I want your take too, because there's a joint decision. To me personally, bordering League Pass, but not yet. I think by Christmas they'll be in League Pass, but not yet. Josh Giddey is phenomenal. Borderline MVP candidate, no troll, and no one could have predicted that.
I, I feel like they've reached the point where they are league pass. Maybe at the
Respect. We
bottom
can
of
put them
league
there.
pass now.
I got no
Where
problem with that. We can put them there.
the shit that Josh Giddey's doing is insane, and it's fun to tune in every night and be like, he's better than Ja Morant. I sent a message to Top the other day after they came back against Philly. I was like, he's better than fucking Ja Morant.
Did you respond?
Yeah. What the fuck did he say? Uh, he just said, "Oh my god," with the face palm emoji.
10 point guard is better than Ja. Go.
Uh,
We're
Jalen
counting
Brunson,
SGA and Luca.
Shea, Luka, Brunson, Curry, for I'm just blanking because it was just on the spot. Cade. Um,
We're just talking about him. This is what led us to talk about this.
uh, J- Ja? No, not Ja.
Giddy. This is why we're even talking about
Yeah,
this.
yeah, but I was trying to do it in order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah. I actually, yeah, fuck it. Order don't matter. Giddy, that's 6. Let me look at I got the teams in front of me.
That's fine. Giddy.
Maxi.
Maxi.
Uh, I mean, right now, Jamal Murray is better than that motherfucker. I'm looking at teams right now. Point guard D Book.
No, we're not counting that. That's OD. That's OD.
All
That's
right,
OD.
all right.
You
How much
still
we
at
at?
8. Two
8.
more.
Um,
LaMelo? Question mark.
damn, that's actual.
It's
Damn,
possible.
he shit. He might. Damn, bro. Mm, Trey Young.
Hurt and season wasn't all that so far.
Damn, he might just make it on default.
Depending on Fox's season debut, if Fox scores 25 tonight, he's better already.
Yeah, because I'm looking. Teams either don't have a point guard better or they just don't have a point guard.
Really? That's everybody?
Oh, I mean, all right. So you got Houston, no point guard. Denver, I said Jamal Murray. I said Maxey. I said Brunson. Minnesota don't have a point guard. We said Luka. Then Toronto. IQ's not better than Ja. We said
No.
Shea. The Bucks don't have a point guard better than Ja. We said Giddy. LaMelo's like on the fence.
I'll take
This,
LaMelo.
the Spurs right now, they don't have someone better than Ja. We gotta wait and see with De'Aaron Fox his
Tonight.
debut tonight. Celtics. Payton Pritchard's not better than fucking Ja.
He could
My,
be. No, I'm trolling.
Miami. Who's their starting point guard? Davion Mitchell. He's not better than Ja.
Come on, respect Davion.
We said Steph. We said Cade. Portland's starting guard is Drew Holiday. He's not better than Ja. Phoenix point guard. Bro, I If we count point guard, book, I'll put book.
All right, book
Uh,
9. Why not?
Cavs,
Just for slander.
Darius Garland literally just came back, so
I'll take him. I'll take him.
I'll take
I'll take him in Fox. I'm
Sacramento,
sorry.
Sacramento shooter or Russ.
Give me Russ this season.
Atlanta, Trey Young. We said Clippers, James Harden. The Nets. I don't know who the fuck their point guard is.
They don't have one.
Ben Soroff. The Jazz was Keyshawn George.
Give me George.
Orlando Suggs. No. The Pelicans. Who the fuck is their point guard?
DeJounte's hurt.
DeJounte Fears. Indiana.
Shout out to Derek Queen, by the way.
Yeah, he's been hooping. Wizards. Bob Carrington.
Ass.
And then the Mavericks don't have a point guard. All right.
And this is with Halliburton injured.
Yeah.
Halliburton injured.
And Dame.
And we're not counting Garland or Trey because of injuries. So Ja's really like 13
That's
in a perfect world.
Oh, perfect world? I think you meant like right now.
No, like in a perfect world where these guys aren't hurt and like Fox, he's like 14 or 15.
That's crazy.
Shout out to you, bro. One more tier though, Justin. Last one.
The last tier. We got NyQuil.
It's only 2 teams here, right?
No, we actually have 4 teams here.
Oh, upgrade.
So we have the Jazz, the Heat, the Wizards, and the Nets.
Jazz, if Walker Kessler didn't get hurt, would go up to Batty Hub. But they got to stay here. He's out for the season. Shout out to Laurie, though. Laurie Hoops has been fire. Ace, Hoops, not optimal. Everything else is not really too optimal either. They're going to have to stay here.
Yeah, they're staying here. The Heat could move up to... Shit if I got time.
Think so? I think they're still Batty Hub.
So like middle of BH?
Yeah. Like I could... There's some games where like... If they're playing like a high-profile game, I'll turn it off. If they're playing like an okay team, not the greatest team, but like an okay team, like, I don't know. What's like an okay team right now? Like not just straight garbage, you know?
Like the
I'm not going to say Philly.
Celtics.
If they're playing the Magic, I think that's a perfect... Or the Celtics. Magic or Celtics definitely should admit this season. I'm pulling up the Touch Money V. I'm not going to front. I'm pulling up the Touch Money V compilation.
Why? Does he even have one yet?
I don't know. I'll pull it up Batty Hub though.
Oh. Next is Washington Wizards.
Stay. Stay.
I watch
Sar's been hooping.
Sar hoops on YouTube after the game.
Yeah. Sar's been hooping, but can't watch the whole team.
And then the Nets can stay here.
We might have to make a new tier for the Nets, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They're never leaving. I see Nets fans complaining on Twitter. They're like, we drafted 5 rookies and we're not even playing them.
Yo, the Nets might need their own tier called Jumping Off the Brooklyn Bridge. That's next year. I hope they don't get Boozer, Darren, or AJ.
I really hope they get the 4th pick.
Me too. If they get the 4th pick, new tier list, new tier for them called Jumping Off the Brooklyn Bridge.
I really hope they get. And I see Nets fans are like, I'm still scarred from 2010 when they went 12-70 and missed out on John Wall.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
I think they got the 3rd pick that year.
Derek Favors.
Yeah, they got that. They traded him for D. Will. But even then,
good trade. Good trade.
Good trade, but it's like looking back, you're like, damn, I wish I had John Wall.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. It's close, but I would have John Wall for longevity.
Yeah.
That's weird to say out loud too. Whoa. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Damn. Couple of movement already, bro, just after 9 games. We should do this like every 10 games. Every 10, 15 games. See how the tier list changes.
Yeah. So
I actually like this.
We're 10 games in now. Well, just
Yeah, we
about
could
ten
just say
games
we could
in.
just say 10.
Yeah. So I
We'll be
guess.
back to we'll be back in 25 game at the 25 game mark.
All right.
I don't see why not. Because we usually just do it at the start and then review it at the end. You know, there's hella changes that could have been made throughout the whole entire damn season.
Yeah.
Let's get into what we love to do around here, which is overreact, Justin. MVP rankings, the top five. Do you have any honorable mentions, by the way, before you give you your number five?
I have one, and it's between two guys. Um, because it's literally like if one's not in, the other one's like whoever I name for this honorable mention spot, the other one is in the top five. I'm debating between two guys. One guy kind of shaky last two games, and maybe I guess is overreacting. Because in the grand scheme of things, he will probably still finish top five. But then the second guy has been fucking hooping, and the team I think is 6-2 right now, and he's playing damn great basketball. But maybe in fairness for the first guy, I'm gonna give him the edge. So my honorable mention is Cade Cunningham. Um, I was debating between him and either Jokic or Wendy.
Hmm.
Um, because Jokic didn't
Whoa,
really
whoa, 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 Wemby.
just because the last two games was bad. But I'm like, nah, you can't take him out. And then I was like, Jokic, because the start was so eh. But you can't take him out. So I got Cade as my honorable mention. Um, the first game or two, you were kind of like, not with him specifically, but just with the team. They're like, damn, we're really missing Schroeder. We're really missing Beasley. We're missing Tim Hardaway Jr. But he still figured out a way to get it done. With all the new changes and with Jaden Ivey still not back yet. Um, and he's been playing great. He's been playing really fucking good right now. Looking like this, you could say the first best point guard in the East right now. Um,
I'm not hopping on that.
you could say it. It hurts me to say it, but he looks really damn good right now. I have him at 6. Um, if he continues it, we might have a conversation about him entering. But the guys ahead of him, it's tough to take him out. So I'm gonna have Cade as my honorable mention.
Honorable mentions. I'm not gonna give reasonings. I'm just gonna, just list them off. Cade, Cade, Brunson, Austin Reeves, Jokic, which sounds crazy to say for once. Julius Randle, ironically. And I think I'm gonna cut the line there. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna let you give your five first. I'll let you do five first. I'll let you have that honor.
My 5 is Nikola Jokic.
Mine is the best point guard in the East, Tyrese Maxey. I think solidified too. I'll let you give your reasons for Jokic.
Um, Jokic, we saw at the beginning of the well, it's still the beginning of the season, but first couple games, um, having games with like 14 points and shit like that. And we're like, whoa, are we concerned? You even asked me last week, are we concerned with Jokic?
Hmm.
And I was like, nah, not yet. He might be going back to the old ways when he would start the season off, um, just very fucking just whatever, and then he would ramp it back up. But he's been doing better now. The Nuggets have the second best offense in the league, so it's like it's hard to ignore that, especially when he's not playing at his best. He's still contributing to all of that. Um, you saw his last game, 33, 15, and 16, like stupid shit. The game before that, 30, 35, 7 and 14, 21, 14 and 9, shit like that. So he's slowly starting to pick it back up, and the Nuggets are playing well. Um, hopefully Jamal Murray can keep up this level of play because they're gonna be even more scarier than anticipated. But Jokic is still gonna be an MVP caliber, even if he's having those shitty games that he had in the beginning, because he's just in control of everything.
Nah, yeah, shout out to Jokic, man. I have to concur with everything that you said. Big shout out to him. Tyrese Maxey. I'm surprised he didn't make your honorable mention because I'm not gonna lie, Justin. 34 points per game, 9 assists, 47% from three. I think it is. I could double check that. 47% from three,
Yeah, you shooting stupid from three right now.
62 or 63% from true shooting. He's just a demon right now, and it's not a joke anymore. Like last year, you could have said like whatever, like Embiid's down. It's a down year.
Forty-eight
This
percent
is
from three on 9 attempts.
47, right?
47-9.
Oh, 48 then. That's
Yeah,
we're giving him 48. We're giving him 48. We're rounding up by .001. But like I was saying, like last year, it's like you could have made the argument like, Embiid's just down. Doesn't really count. Whatever. It's a gap year. This is Maxi's team. Like the Sixers, the face of the franchise is Tyrese Maxey.
yeah.
And it sounds crazy to say. I know I hate to strip Embiid of the title, but when you're averaging 34 and 9, you, coincidentally, Embiid numbers, 34 per game, you got to give him that respect.
Yeah.
And seeing his growth, Justin, it kind of pisses me off too because I would have loved to have had respect to Quick, but I would have loved to have had him instead of Quick, on the Knicks, in the draft. But just the way he's been growing, bro. And like people have said, the importance of having James Harden. I really wonder what he would look like if he never had Harden for his career. I seriously am curious, and I'm glad that we'll never know because James Harden blessed this young man's career to become an All NBA talent. Yes, I'm already stamping it right now. An All NBA talent by the end of the year if he plays 65 games. We've seen him go from, not too many minutes to scoring in the teens, to scoring 20, to 25. And not only just scoring 25, but scoring 25 and having his playoff moment against us. Against us. Against us. Then obviously there's a down year last year, and stuff like that. He still made the All-Star game, things like that, right? 2 years ago. Now I think is like his peak, bro. Now is his true peak. This is the best version of Tyrese Maxey I've ever seen in my life. I want this to stay sustained. Is it going to be 30 plus? No. But I could see him ending the season off with 28 plus, which would be a career high for him. His career high currently is, I think, 26.
I mean, shit. Um, this is so far this year. This is his career high in free throw attempts. He's attempting 9 free throws a game this year. The
Shea
highest before,
numbers.
yeah, the highest before this year was last year. He was averaging 5.6, and then 2024 5.4. So he's really getting to the line now.
Good. Deservedly so. I'm loving me
Um,
some Maxi hoops. And I'm not gonna say they're winning because they took back to back L's. They're 5-1. But considering we're so down on this team, they've changed my expectations. I know it's very early, but he's also been a reason why I've changed my expectations on them. Him and
yeah,
VJ.
even more excited to go see that Knicks Sixers game now.
You want to do Snake or still you always go first? Up to you.
Um, you could just keep going how it is. I want to do make one like off topic uh question
Go ahead.
because you brought up Max's last All Star appearance 2 years ago or 2 seasons ago.
Mm.
This has nothing to do with Maxi, but if Ja Morant stays in the West, will we have seen his last All Star game?
Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Luka, Shea, Devin Booker. Who else is a guard out there? Luka, Shea, Devin Booker. You just need
Anthony
to fill
Edwards.
out Anthony Edwards. That's the 4 guard spots locked up for the next 5 years, right? Then you have
His
to compete
last
against the
All
front
Star
court.
game was 2023.
I know. 22-23 was his last All Star game, and then after that, you have to compete with the front court for what are they called? Not surprise. What are they called? The last 2 spots?
Um,
Bonus, surprise, whatever. Who cares?
oh, I
Who
forgot.
ca- who cares? But those are positionless. So it's the 4 guard spots are locked up. The 2 bonus spots.
So we said Luka, Shea, Booker, and if
That-
Steph Curry, even if Steph is having a shitty season, he's still gonna be up there.
but he's old, Like I'm not really counting him. You know what I'm saying? So like
Oh yeah,
those four
like in the
spots
future.
locked up for the next 5 years,
Yeah.
and then he has to compete with the front court after that. Jokic, Wemby, hopefully Flag, like all these talents, Shangoon, like all these cats in the front court. Sabonis, ironically, some people might laugh at that, but I'm just telling the truth. Like a lot of guys in the front court out there to get one of those last two reserves. Like I think we're not going to see John Morant make another All Star game if he stays in the West. If he goes out east, he can make it, but it's not going to be as easy as people think. Because look at Maxi, Brunson, Garland, Trey Young, Lamelo, D. Mitch. It's not going to be Cade. It's not going to be that easy.
And
It's not going to be cake.
he better hope that Peterson doesn't end up in the West.
I'm not going to do all that to him. I'm not going to disrespect him that much. Like, come on, bro. The kid hasn't played a minute of NBA
Yeah,
hoops yet.
but because I was thinking about that. I'm like, yo, if he stays in the West, will we ever see him make the All Star game again?
No, no. I'm really not trying to be a douchebag either. No. We will never see John Morant at the All Star game in February.
Back to the list. My number 4 is Victor Wembanyama.
Mine too. We might as well just glaze together because my whole thing, my analysis, isn't really analysis, just glaze.
Yeah, there's really you can't really say enough about him. He's been unbelievable to start the season. Last 2 games were pretty shaky because we saw teams just put in 2 on him and then just jump in the anticipated pass because that's something he still struggles with, just passing out of the double team. But he's been carrying this Spurs team defensively. Right now, they are the 4th best defense in the league behind him, and the others are starting to pick it up. With shaky guard play as of right now, he's still able to make stuff happen on his own, and we're gonna really see how crazy this team might be once De'Aaron Fox steps back on the floor. But I think just the value of Victor Wembanyama being able to hold down your defense on his own, like teams are not shooting anything in the paint, and they're not going to. The way to beat the Spurs is you're just gonna have to have like a hot ass night from 3. Like that is your saving grace. And for him to dictate all of that on top of some of the shit he gives you offensively is scary hours. And if Fox is back and he plays how we think he will play, it's even scarier for the league.
He's also cut his threes by more than half. Remember last year he was taking like 9. Now he's only taking like 4.
Yeah, I love it.
So, and he's still keeping, like the same numbers, actually scoring more. So, everything Justin said, honestly, I'm just going to come in with the glaze. Like, this is the most fun player to watch probably since 13 Braun. I think him and 13 Braun are on the same tier of most fun to watch. I love me some Luka. I love me some Jokic. Terms of watch only, not better player, watch only. He's number 2. Number 2 maybe tied for number 1. That's how phenomenal he's been this season, and he's only in year 3. As me and Justin both want him so badly to do, he's gotten off the 3-point line.
Yeah.
He's gotten off the 3-point line. It's like that. It's like that tweet. I think I also mentioned this tweet too, like 2 weeks ago, maybe, where someone said, "Y'all should be happy Wemby took the KD route instead of the Hakeem route. If he took the Hakeem route, we would have been doomed." That was last season. And he made another tweet that went viral, replying to his own tweet from last year. He's like, "Damn, now he went both routes." That's crazy. That's straight up crazy right now. And like you said, the defense has been otherworldly. We might as well just give him the next 5 DPOYs, the next 6, because I don't know when. I don't know when. How many DPOYs is he gonna win, Justin? Keep it a stack. If you had to predict,
Um, 6.
me too. He has to pass Gobert. It's almost a guarantee. He has to. And
I
like
feel
you
like
just said, wait,
he's
wait,
gonna win like
go ahead.
he's gonna win like 2 in a row. Then they're gonna get voted fatigue.
I think he's
Game
gonna win 3 in a row before they get fatigued.
like Dwight.
Yeah, he's gonna win 3 in a row. Then I'm like, oh man, I'm tired of this. Oh, let's give it a like flag. Like, I don't know. Or let's give it a chat. Something random, right? And it's just gonna go right back to him. He's gonna three-peat again. And he's gonna stop winning them again. All over. That run would be nasty, boy. 90s Bulls run, but with DPOYs. It's scary out here. It's really looking scary out here. And he's winning. And he's winning. So that's why he gets to be in the top five right now. So he's my number four. But like
Yeah,
you said, he would have been my number one if it wasn't for like the last two games, like you said.
yeah.
Still hasn't beaten Luka too, by the way.
My number three right now is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think our things are just gonna be the same from here on out. It's just the number five. We disagreed.
Uh, yeah, my number three is Shea. Still doing Shea things without J Dub out there, and in the clutch time, he's doing his thing. Um, can't really argue against it, and you see the results in the team being what is it, 9-1 now or 8-1?
Right.
Um, yeah, um he's still doing a damn good job. OKC is shit. Let me pull it up real quick. O- Offensively, I mean, it's still early, but they're not top five. But you could you could kind of talk about that being with J Dub being out, Chet missing some games, but
Hmm.
Shea still has them in the top 10 offensively. Just him, just hooping, averaging his 33 a game. Um, and you can't really say much else about it because he's just continuing what he did last year. And last year they had Chet and Ihart out. This year so far, it is J Dub, and Chet's been missing games here and there. So we'll see if they try to run and gun for the record. I low key hope they do. Not as a basketball fan, but as a Knicks fan. But we'll see.
Yeah. Kind of just to build off what you said. He's just doing Shea stuff, you know.
Yeah,
And if it wasn't for the two freaks above him, no pun intended, like he would be number one, undisputed number one. He'd be running away with it. But doing regular things that we're already used to you doing, unfortunately, it's just not enough at the current moment. It's not enough. But it's not to take anything away from him. Again, like you said, they're winning. They should be undefeated, but they lost to the Blazers, which he had a very bad game. He had 35. It was an ugly game from him. I think he shot sub 40%. He had to have, right? But he's still out there playing. They're still winning, like you said, without J Dub. He's still getting his low 33. It's funny to say low, but it's just like a lock. 30 is a lock at this point. 30 is a bad game. Like he said on the starting five, bro, on the starting five show, 30 is a bad game at this point for him. So it's just like he's just doing regular things. I guess the next level for him, which might sound unfair, but it's just how the league works, bro. He might just have to. I think the next step is just for him to do something like stupid, like absolutely stupid,
nah.
like 36, 37.
He said if he don't have 30, it's a bad game.
Yeah, whatever. I misquoted. My bad. At this point, third. But I'm gonna change the quote then. 30 is a bad game. I'm changing the quote now. 30 is a bad game.
You
Real
think
talk.
they, do you want them to chase the record?
Yeah, but not for Knicks purposes, bro. Like, let's get there before we talk like that. Like, come on. I'm a. I don't actually. I take it back. I don't because then the guy I have at number one is not gonna win MVP.
I want. Yeah, I mean that's not me making proclamations, but I want them to go for it.
They could go for it. I don't want them to get it though. I don't even want them to get 70, bro, because I know my guy's not gonna win it then. I need my guy to win it this year
I just
badly.
I just want to see how they'll translate in the playoffs after going for it. Like
They'll be fine.
I don't know.
Do you think it'll be a repeat of the Warriors? Win year one after winning 60 games, go for the record, and then lose in the playoffs?
That's why I want to see it. Not saying it's
We,
gonna happen, but I just want to see it.
Warriors lost way later than this, bro.
Oh yeah, they lost in the fucking. Oh yeah, they went what like 24-0.
Bucks, December.
Yeah they lost to the Bucks. I remember that.
Bucks were
And
playing like 20 something one shirts too.
even the Cavs they didn't win a championship the year before, but last year they went what 15-0.
No one saw it coming.
Nobody saw that shit coming.
Streak for streak.
I think the Magic ended it, right? I forgot.
I couldn't tell you that. I couldn't tell you. Unfortunately,
My number two is Giannis.
mine too. Oh man, I'm
Yeah,
disappointed. We just have the same list.
yeah. You can glaze Giannis.
I could glaze Giannis. I really want to glaze number one first too. Giannis is obviously putting another fantastic season. This might be his highest scoring season so far. Let me fact check that real quick because he's
Oh,
averaging like 32 right now. I know he has a couple 30 balls. Yeah, this is his highest scoring season. 22, 23, where he didn't even win MVP. Wow, yo, his basketball reference is
yeah,
depressing. MVP one, then 4, 3, 3, 4, 3. And for all those, he's averaging 30.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's so depressing,
Damn.
bro. I mean, again, man, we say this ever since we started this, Justin. On any given night, he's the best player in the world. You can make the argument he's the best player in the world. It's just unfortunately there's always one guy minimum, sometimes two better than him. But he's never outside the top three. There's been times where, Shea's outside the top three, Luka's outside the top three. Rarely Jokic outside the top three. This guy's never gone. Never gone. This Giannis might be the greatest example of consistency, like
Yeah,
besides Braun and Kevin Durant, that we've seen in our lifetime. And he's still getting slightly better,
he's
honestly.
he's always gonna be top three in MVP every
He's
single year.
damn near shooting 70%. DeAndre Jordan used to shoot 70%. That was averaging like 10 points on 5 shots. Like he's balling right now, bro. And it's just like with the defense too. And with the garbage team. Shout out Ryan Rollins. Seth Rollins' brother. Shout out to him. They look nothing alike.
Yeah, shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
him.
him. And shout out to him and Seth.
He's
They
hooping.
sh- they should fight the Hardy Boys for the WWE titles, right?
Yeah,
But and Miles Turner, Jesus, what a letdown so far. But he's doing that with this, bro, and winning. Winning. We had talks on being a 6 seed, bro. And this is what he's doing. I gotta give him his respect. If it wasn't for number one doing the things that number one's doing, again, another guy who could just run away with it. And I feel bad for him because I don't think he's gonna win MVP this year. I think he's gonna finish third again. Not even second.
yeah. I mean, Giannis is like a shoo-in for 30, 12, and 6, right?
Doesn't even mean nothing.
Yeah. And the most impressive part is that the team he's on isn't even that great. Like Ryan Rollins, that ass might be their second best guy. So shout out to Giannis, man.
Yo, they need a firing squad for the front office.
Yeah. And the number one guy, Luka Doncic.
Let me glaze. Let me glaze.
Yeah.
First guy to do 45-5. And he's actually doing 40, 11-9. Winning 7-2. Looking like the best damn passer I've ever seen in my life. Someone who's seen Jokic, someone who's seen Nash, Braun, Kid. He's looking like the best passer ever right now. Just phenomenal. And look what's happening during all this, bro. Look who's on the dirt bottom, bikini bottom. The Mavs. Luke,
Worst trade of all time.
at the at what point does it stop being glaze and it's just the truth? He's literally phenomenal. He's by far the best player in the league.
Yeah, 40, 11, and 9 right now.
Mike wasn't doing this. He outscored Mike in his first 5 games. Mike, it's just Wilt that beat him. And Wilt's not even a real person, so he doesn't count. He's a 2K character.
Yo,
Like,
if he don't win MVP this year, man.
what seed does he have to be to win MVP? I had this talk with Top. What seed does he have to be to win MVP?
Mm, I feel like top 3.
I think fourth is enough. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking
And
at
his
the standings right now,
your second.
um, they're second right now. I feel like fourth is very possible because it's like the only, even though it's early right now, it's
Very
very
early.
early. You never
Remember,
know what's
yo, hold
happening.
on. Remember, the Suns were 9-2 last year.
Yeah, they set it up nice too. It's very early right now, but just looking at the teams in the West, I feel like the only teams that could really finish above the Lakers is like Denver, maybe Houston. and maybe the Spurs, and obviously OKC. But outside of those teams, I don't know. I don't know if the other teams could finish above the Lakers. So basically, what I'm trying to say
I'm
is,
not giving Spurs, honestly. I love the Spurs.
all right. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like the Lakers should be like no lower than 5.
My top didn't even give me an answer either. That's the worst part. He just said if he's playing at a similar level of
Or
Shea.
basically, in your case, no lower than 4.
But like I was saying, what top didn't really give me a straight answer. He just said like if he's playing at a similar level to Shea, Shea's gonna win it because Shea's gonna win 60 plus games, which I don't like. I think he's playing better than Shea anyways. So if he's playing slightly better than Shea and Giannis too, because we can't keep Giannis out the discussion, and he's the fourth seed. If he's a third seed, just give it to him.
Nah,
Just give it
yeah,
to him. If he's a fourth seed, it's a fight.
I agree. If he's a 3 seed, they should give it to him because he's
Yeah.
playing better than Shea with a weaker constructed roster.
And we know he's gonna slow down, right? But it's like, what does slow down mean? Because I don't think he's dropping below 35. You don't start like this and just collapse to
Yeah,
only 30.
yeah, he's not gonna fall all the way. I feel like he might finish the season with like 35, 11, and 10.
You think he keeps the rebounds?
He's at what, 11?
I think the rebounds are what fall. I think the rebounds will be like I think it's
Oh,
gonna
with
be
with Bron coming back, that shit might fall to like 8.5 or 9.2 or some shit.
I would say he's gonna finish with 35, 9.5, and 10. That's MVP. But remember, what was his MVP year? 34, 9, and 10. And he lost. I know it's Jokic, but he lost. And he was third.
He was third for MVP. Yeah, 34, 9, and 10. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I don't know, man. This is the year. This is the year. This is the year of Luka.
Yeah, this gotta be the year, man.
He's the MVP to me.
Yeah.
Come June, come May, sorry, he's gonna be holding up that trophy. April. I'm getting it stupid late. Come April, he's gonna be holding the trophy. Come
I
June,
mean, you never know
he may be holding
nowadays
a different
because
trophy.
I mean, they always announce MVP in the second round. They
Yeah,
waited
true.
mad long to give it to Shea and
Yeah.
Jokic.
Narrative, that's why.
They waited till after Shea beat the Nuggets, well, after OKC beat the Nuggets to announce MVP.
That's whack.
It was literally like the start of the conference finals. They're like, "Oh yeah, Shea's the MVP."
That just makes me wish the Nuggets won even more. It would have been funny, that press conference.
Yeah, that would have been.
It would have been Dirk-esque. Justin,
But
let's jump in. Wait, no,
usually,
continue before the MVP.
usually it's like the first game of the second round is when they announce it.
Fair enough. Is there anything you want to talk about real quick before MVP of the week?
Um,
Football? Nothing at all?
Football. Nah, nah.
You don't want to talk about Jaden Daniels is out?
Yeah, that injury was nasty. Get well soon, man. That shit was. It was hard to watch the replay.
Poor kid, yo. I felt bad for him. I ain't gonna lie. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
CJ's hurt too, right? He's still hurt. He's playing this weekend?
He got a concussion. No, he's out. Davis Mills will start.
Get well soon, guys. I like CJ. Jaden Daniels, I don't feel one way or another. Even after the elimination, I'm not a hater, but get well soon, guys. Let's start off with the MVPs, though, Justin.
Hate to see it.
I had 3 guys for you.
Yeah.
3 new guys too, by the way. Nobody was in this last week, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. First one, had to throw him in. These are like regular numbers for him, but I had to throw him in after the start that he had, right? Nikola Jokic. 34, 7, and 14 with 4 steals and 2 blocks. 30, 33, 15, and 16 with 3 blocks. And they went 2-0. Then we got Donovan Mitchell, 37, 2, and 5. 46, 4, and 8. They went 2-0. And then Cade, your honorable mention, right? Or 5th?
Honorable mention.
33, 5, and 8. 31, 3, and 10. I always forget one person's record. Let me just make sure I grab his record.
Donovan
He
Mitchell
went
said
2-0 as well.
Donovan Mitchell said some kid called him Wash.
Yeah, I saw that. What was it? Was that on 2K or was that on like COD?
It was one of them. He's like, "You're washed."
And Sun dropped 46 after.
That shit.
Who's your MVP of the week though?
I'm gonna go with Jokic.
That's fair. I'll let it happen. I'll let it happen. Shout out to Jokic.
College basketball is back, man.
Not worried about that. I'll be here talking about it when Duke loses in March. That hate, yo. I what do you think is the best hate watch you've ever had?
Best hate watch.
Any sport.
The very best hate watch ever. Damn. I don't know, man. I'd have to really think about it. I mean,
Mine,
maybe the Lions last year. Maybe the Lions last year. That shit was pretty fun.
nah, bro. For not even for like my agendas, because you know I don't even care about college basketball. But for environment only, and the Shannon, I made a mistake 2 weeks ago, bro. I need to stop. And the Shannon, everyone's watching the game, bro. Everybody's locked in on the game, even the girls. Everyone's locked in on the game. Everyone's cheering and cheering, cheering. And when Flag missed that shot, and everybody's just hype as hell. Just because of the ambience around everybody, and I wasn't alone in that hate watch, or just with you guys for that hate watch, just phenomenal. Also, Suns Mavs Game 7 because we
Oh
were at
yeah. That hate watch was crazy.
Miller's. We had the Rangers fans behind us for hockey,
That was an
cheering
all
for
time.
whatever game.
That was an all time hate watch.
That was a ridiculous hate watch. Luka smiling at Devin Booker, phenomenal hate watch. Bussin', literally bussin', bro. Those are the two best hate watches I had in my life, bro. Absolutely. Walk us out of here, though, Justin.
Yeah. If you guys are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok at the J&J Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at the JJ Podcast 1. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.